YouTube? This is IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker bang of a video. Now today we're going to be going over how to maintain your motivation throughout the whole year of 2025. Now a lot of times, especially last year, you probably had a lot of resolutions when it come down to starting that business, being in shape, or whatever your resolution was. But when the time came, you start losing motivation. You start giving yourself excuses and giving yourself reasons to not accomplish those things. What if I told you not doing it wasn't because of the excuses that you gave yourself, but it was because you thought about your doubts more than you did about the positive outcome? Now, bet y'all asking, how do I stay in the positive outcome? How do I do that? That's what this video is about. If you stay in that positive outcome, you're going to continuously find reasons to be motivated, and it's going to carry you throughout the entire year. It won't just be whenever you have a good day, whenever you're in a good mood. Even when you're in a bad mood, you still be able to see the positive outcome and move towards it, even when you don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, even when you don't feel like it, a part of you is still gonna feel like it. Breaking the cycle. Causing you to accomplish your goal. Now today we're going to have a deep dive into that. Let's get right into it. So you cannot have the duality of positive and negative. It's about your focus. So we about to go over the negative state of mind. Now before we talk about how to get out of this state of mind, of course I need y'all to understand what's really going on. You're focusing on your doubts and the struggles. This is your language. This is your focus. This is what you let your attention go to in your own mind. I'm talking about imagination. It's not really happening. You're focusing on your doubts mentally. So when you focus on your doubts mentally and you're thinking about only your doubts, you begin to have anxiety. That anxiety causes you to not want to do it. You don't want to do it because you're only focusing on your doubts. You're only focusing on the struggles. And when that's happening, you begin to not feel like doing it. Even if you believe that you should do it, even if you believe you know that you want to get to a certain goal, if you focusing on just this with that in mind, you're in duality. You're in duality. And if you just focusing on this and you're not consciously making a conscious effort to focus on the positive, you're going to only focus on your doubts. And you will procrastinate. And this is why most guys, they stop moving after a certain period of time, because they start thinking about the struggles and the doubts that they're not going to be able to accomplish the goal, that they're not going to be able to continuously do what they need to do. They start focusing on it. And that focus causes you to have anxiety. That anxiety causes you to procrastinate. So before we get into how to get out of this state of mind, I need y'all to understand that you must know what you want. You must know what you want, man. Knowing what you want is the cause of why most of the guys will never accomplish what they need to do. Most women, they won't accomplish what they need to do. Most people will not accomplish their goals because they think they know what they want, and they don't. And a lot of times, if you know what you want, you know the feeling that you're missing. You know exactly what void you're trying to fill. And doing that will allow you to understand that you can access that feeling at any time. You can have that feeling. Now, how do I have that feeling? How do I have that feeling? I'm going to give y'all that in a few minutes. But listen to me real quick. Think about the fact whenever you're sitting here and you're thinking about ice cream, right? If you don't eat ice cream, just bear with me and try to come up with your own ideas. Think about vanilla. You know the flavor of vanilla. You can taste it. Think about strawberry. You can literally taste strawberry if you think about it. You can literally taste chocolate if you think about it. Even if you don't physically taste it, you can mentally access that flavor. It's because you already have access to it. This is the reason why you want it. But you must focus on it. And when you focus on that thing, you will have a positive state of mind. By focusing on the success of actually getting that thing, you'll begin to anticipate that thing. That anticipation is building you up because you want to do it. Who doesn't want success? You want to do it. By you wanting to do it, you will begin to move. This is a constant thing. This isn't a one-time thing. This isn't a sometimes thing, or doing it just before I go to work, or just before I have to work out, or just before I have to do, study that stuff for my business. It starts every time you think about that thing. If you think about that thing and you think about success on having that thing, you will anticipate what you need to do. So even if you don't accomplish it and have that thing right at that moment, even if you fail constantly, your focus should never pivot from success. Your focus should never pivot on success, because if you pivot on success, you're going to be in a negative state of mind. If you're in a negative state of mind, or you're in duality, you're letting your focus go back and forth. You can only focus on at one at a time. You can either focus on positive or negative. If you're focusing on that negative, you're going to procrastinate. If you focus on the positive, you're going to constantly move. So no matter what, you cannot allow yourself to feel desperate to have it, to feel like you can't accomplish it, to feel like you can't get that thing. You can never feel needy, because you already have it inside of you. The same way with the ice cream, you can access the feeling of having it. If you access that feeling of having it, you will consistently focus on the success. Consistently have the feeling. Even if you lose, you will have that feeling if you focus on it. You have to put a conscious effort and focus on it, and you will continuously move. That movement will cause you to acquire your goal. It don't matter what it is. It can be something great. You can talk about $100 million to being a billionaire. If you continuously have success in your mind, you will move towards it, no matter what. So, this is what I got for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Get this video to 500 likes. You know what I'm saying? And also, I have a Patreon where I drop constant knowledge like this that helps you, in different ways, different avenues. Go access that. Go see what that's about. Patreon, man. See y'all when I see y'all, man. Peace.